in a long time.
Oh, come on, those beatings, those people are resisting arrest.
Okay, so video for the top 5 earphones under $31.99. $31.99, not $30. $31.99. Let's go ahead and take a quick look before we take a look at the list. This is all of them on squig links at the same time. You can see that they're quite different. These are all strong in their own ways, and I grab them for different reasons. I will grab the BLON 03 if I want just musical chill mode and listen as long as I feel like it. If I want something with more bite and attack, especially for electric guitars, I'm going to grab the CCA CRA. These all have moments and reasons for me to reach for them, but they're not in that giant box of stuff that I never listen to because it immediately turns me off. These are all great in their own way, and they're all different, and that's why they're on this list, because they're not redundant at all. If you have one of these already, buying another one on the list probably isn't a big deal because it's probably not like another one on this list. Does that make sense? Let's go ahead and take a look at them. We'll do this one quick. BLON 03, 2019, 20, 21, now 22. 4 years this has been on my budget rec list. Good doesn't get old. I don't need to explain that, do I? If you're a producer or you're trying to monitor or you're getting into the micro details of something, this is not the set. If you want to just have musical enjoyment, this is apparently the set since it sold more than anything else. There's a lot of people out there that are like me. Sometimes you just want to chill. Fit is a concern. CCA CRA, single dynamic driver. This is the one that people are putting like $500,000 cables on. I think they're kind of trolling, but they're not. They really do love the set. It's a great set, and it does nothing wrong, really. It's got that energy that I think people cite that because they're looking at graphs and extrapolating stuff instead of music. I listen to this set when I'm listening to Rat or Motley Crue, or Jimi Hendrix or something, particularly with guitar solos, electric guitar solos with distortion pedals, because everything else is fine, and that point that others point to and say that's not really the great point. I want that. I want that for that reason. Maybe not at other points, but I actually reach for the set because of what it does and its tuning. A lot of people like it. I agree with them. Tripowin Lea, single dynamic driver. Most unlike the other ones on this list. Atypical for me. It's got a sub bass, mid bass that's reasonably tame. It's got a Harman-like gain region and upper mids. This has got a unique sound to me. It's not highly resolving. I can get the CCRA if I want to do that. And it's not slamming and moving out the mids. It's unique and appealing. The cable is garbage, but it's a 2-pin, so you can switch that out easily. I like this set. The KZX HBB DQ6S, this is my collaboration. I'll be doing a full video for this set. Bass on the DQ6 is sub-bass dominant with a smooth glide into the mids. Bass guitar, drums, and male vocals are excellent. The large DD is taking care of most of the fundamental foundation frequencies and is doing so quite well. The mids of the DQ6 are giving energy to male vocals and kick drums. The replay of piano, guitar, keyboards is not being blown out by excessive energy in the lower or the upper mids. The transition from mid bass to mids is smooth. It's a glide that's like an Elysian X or other sets. I don't like sub bass boosted over a tucked mid bass. That's not what happened with this set. And it's got a upper mid region that is tame compared to a lot of other KZs because I wanted this to be a long listening type set because it contains 3 dynamic drivers. This doesn't need to be a highly intense set. They can do that with other BA hybrids or all BA sets. I wanted this to be just like this. The treble peaks of the original DQ6 have been tamed, and the presentation of the harmonics of vocals, guitar, cymbals, piano, and other instruments are more appealing for my library and also allow for longer listening sessions. The original was on my top 5 list with the disclaimer that you might want to turn it down a little bit, but it's got its excellence because it's using all dynamic drivers. Having the opportunity to tune this was a great joy for me, and this is how I would adjust it, and I did so, and now it's up for sale, and it's on the list. Am I a little biased? Yes, but I was given the opportunity to tune this in the way that I like it, so not putting it on this list would be crazy strange, don't you think? The other ones they're just ones that I find appealing. This one, I actually had input and did the tuning. So, of course, it goes on here. Excellent set. Best KZ. What's the better one? Dynamic driver taking care of the bass and the mids, 2 taking care of the treble. You can up the bass if you want. You can pull it down, and you're not interfering with the quality of the harmonics. The better set is what? Go ahead and leave a comment below. The Ventralotronics BIE, this is the one that's got the non-movable cable. It's built like a tank. If you're a college student, you like stuff, especially if you're like on a train and you're trying to block out outside noise, the sub bass and the mid bass is kind of like ghetto noise canceling, and it's a very strong set. It's got the energy. It's a V-shaped set. I like it. $22. Yeah, easy rec. It's not like the others. It's the most bassy of the collection, and you can see it right here lording over everything else, and I like it. I liked it the first time I heard it. I still like it today. That's the 5. The full review for the KZX HBB DQ6 will be coming up. Review for a collaboration with Shure, which is the Lava. These are dope. Is going to be coming up too. They don't even have a listing yet for me to do a review for that. So that's that list, and I'm out.